Yo, what's up, Watsy?
As we tuck in for league start and say our goodbyes to our loved one, you might still be stuck in a great debate and struggling to rate the levels of bait this league. But don't worry, today's video covers 5 super safe league start builds that you'll only have yourself to blame when you somehow manage to still screw them up. First up, it's all the rage this league. Literally, you guessed it, it's Volcanic Fissure of Snaking. Everyone and their girlfriend and their girlfriend's boyfriend and their girlfriend's boyfriend's chair is going to be playing this in 3.26. This is the lightning strike of 3.26. Volcanic Fissure of Snaking will have your snake erupting like a volcano, almost like you've been waiting 11 months for a new league. This slam build looks like it has it all. Good clear, good single target, good defense, good boy. Although this is tanky, it might not be able to tank an Uber Maven memory game brain slam. But if you're getting brain slam during the memory game, you might need to get your brain scanned for signs of early onset terminal skill issue. Check out FaZe Play's guide, linked in the description. I was so impressed by FaZe's presentation. I think this should be like the new gold standard for league start build guide videos. His pub looks great. I think this is going to be the meta build this league for a very good reason. If you're looking to kill bosses in a fun and legal way without ending up as the topic of the next JCS video, by the way, he's back, check it out. Check out Fearless Dumbo or Aeroplane's Exsanguinate Reap Miner. I love miner builds. That's miner with an E, not an O, please. I'm a YouTuber talking about a mine build, not a Minecraft build. And Exsanguinate Reap Mines has amazing clear for mapping and an easy gem swap that allows for pinnacle bossing. Even though Dumbo said that he plans to use this build for boss carrying services, Exsanguinate's built-in chain allows this build to excel at content like Legion and just general mapping, and it can be scaled to farm most tier 17 content, save for maybe meat sacks. It's all on Trickster too, so it has super well-rounded defenses and it can be scaled to unethical levels. This is the build I would be playing if I weren't playing the other build, which is coming later. And for our minion enjoyers, if you're spending every day on your own and you're just a kid and your life is a nightmare, Hellbreaker's Zoomancer minion lets you summon the friends you probably wish you had in real life. The good news is that these friends will never ever ask you to leave the house. Hellbreaker's Zoomancer build, super safe, good clear, good single target. It can even save you money because it allows your GPU to double as a heater. And the best part, this build is scissoring approved. So you know it's going to be safe choice. And you can find the guide over on Scissoring's channel, linked in the description. And if your hands are effed, try RF. Righteous Fire features a playstyle that requires an APM in the single digits, so it's perfect for gamers who do not want to expend unnecessary calories by having to do something as tiresome as lifting a finger or using their brain. Ugh. Jokes aside, if you are in fact a player with physical limitations, I know you're out there. I've been asked by a few of you in the past which build you recommend. This is it. Also, if you prefer playing on a controller, you just want like a chilled, tanky build, doesn't involve pushing too many buttons too often. Righteous Fire is tanky, it has adequate damage, and although it doesn't really excel at anything in particular, it works fine for most content. You're not going to be disappointed playing this build. Pucks has a video guide on RF, or if you prefer reading, he has an entire website wiki for the build for you to check out. And next up, this is the build I am league starting. For the first time in almost 5 years, I am not playing my own build on league start, and the build I'm most excited about is Arrow's self-cast Glacial Cascade Golem Mentalist. I've looked at dozens of POBs, and although I was torn between VFS and FWB and Cock, Arrow's build looks like the answer to anyone looking for a fun, self-cast, SSF viable Elementalist with Herald-licious explosions. Golems and the Liege of the Primordial Elementalist notable were both buffed massively in 3.26, leading to some pretty absurd buffs early on. This should make this a really chilled leveling build that scales well into the endgame. But that's it. That's my list for safe and comfy league starters. There are so many builds this league, so many cool builds, a really, really interesting meta. And I think as we get into the league, there's going to be more and more and more. You are going to have a good time on all of these builds. However, one thing I must point out, if you're looking to get rich this league, instead of looking for a build guide, first rather look for an Atlas strategy that you want to execute, and then look for a build that works really well with that. That is the secret to actually making a lot of currency early on in this game. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitch. I'm going to be live a whole lot. I would love to see you there. There's also a Twitch campaign where you can give 2 subs and you get a really cool little portal. So if you want to support me and get a cool portal, catch me live. I'll be on in a few hours. Check it out. Before we go, let's just go through a rapid fire of honorable mentions. Frostblink of Wintry Blast Minor. Excellent tanky boss killer, but not beginner friendly. Jung build. Rolling Magma Mines. This looks like a lot of fun, but it's likely to cause 3rd-degree burns to laptop users. Lightning Arrow Deadeye is a build that exists. Penance Brand of Destruction. This is great for Sanctum, which was shut down by the ASA in 2025 for tax violations. And last but not least, Cold Smite Slayer. If you missed out on Lightning Strike last league, now you can play a worse version of it this league.
Bum, ba, bum, bum.
Hey guys, Pashon here, and today let's talk about my personal top 7 favorite league starters for the 3.26 Secrets of the Atlas expansion. Now don't forget that this is my personal top 7, and also while I think all of these are really powerful, at the end of the day what really matters is that you pick a build that you can actually enjoy and that can get you through the first days of the league. There's no reason to play a meta build just to reroll day 2 because you're not really enjoying it, so just keep that in mind. With that said, number 1 is Volcanic Fissure of Snaking, probably the most meta build currently out there. It is a skill that has been left over from last league. A lot of the strongest skills have been nerfed. For some reason, Volcanic Fissure of Snaking has been untouched. It is a highly efficient pick if you find with Slam playstyle, and you can automate a lot of the work cries. You'll have to press a little bit of buttons. It is just highly efficient from the get-go, and it also, the Transfigure gem is not that hard to farm because it is a red gem. You can follow the Crouching Tuna on both YouTube, and also he will have an in-depth macro guide if that's more your speed. I will link both down below in the description, as well as Fubgun. He also has a YouTube video. As far as I know, the differences between the two are mostly like one goes for spell suppression, which is Tuna, and one goes a little bit more into damage early. So just pick and choose depending on your preferences. I think both guides are great. Number 2 is the Vortex of Projection Archmage build. Archmage was one of the things that should have been nerfed probably a lot harder, but it really wasn't. It got a slap on the wrist from 19 down to 16% of your mana is extra damage. And while the strongest skill for it, Ice Nova, got nerfed, there is still 2 choices here. There is number 1, Vortex of Projection, which is my personal favorite, and there's also Ball Lightning of Orbiting. Quite strong choice as well. It's an incredibly tanky build. It has good progression throughout. It has freeze. For me personally, Vortex of Projection is an easy pick. A skill that has definitely been in the shadow of Ice Nova Frostbolt for quite a while now, and I think Waggle has a great guide out there, so we'll also link to that down below. Downside, I'd say, is the 2-button playstyle, but if that doesn't really bother you, then there you go. Number 3 is my reworked Explosive Arrow Ballista Elementalist, which just got Golem support. One of my favorite builds from the past has been getting a new coat of paint with a lot of extra buffs. If you didn't know, at level 34, so with level 1 golems, these are the stats you're getting just from the first ascendancy and 3 points on the passive tree. And while it is yet to be seen how these golems are going to compete in endgame, one thing that is for sure is it isn't going to be an absurdly strong early game boost, so definitely look out for that. The leveling is going to be an absolute joke. The build clears great with Ignite Prolifs and has great progression. You can basically kill Feared on a 1 Chaos bow. There's no targeting, you just plop down your ballistas and you move. Very brain dead gameplay basically. Downside would be the delay damage, and it can be quite squishy, which might or might not be addressed by golems, but in general the defenses are still conditional. I do have a guide out on both YouTube and Maxwell. I'll link it down below in the description. Then we have Rolling Magma Mines, one of my favorite archetypes in general. I've been playing Rolling Magma for the last 2 years several times, has a special place in my heart. The problem was always you needed Nemesis or a way to give random directions to make the build really shine, and well, Saboteur got exactly that. This build is extremely spammy, has nice cozy clear. It does have the mind playstyle, and the downside would also be it's very hard on your graphics card, plus on your eyes if you don't like that. But Garafa did a really good job with the guide, so I'll link both down below to his YouTube video and also to his Maxwell guide. Then we have Righteous Fire Chieftain by Pox, a long-term staple of the PoE community. While the build doesn't have the highest power level right now, it is a very cozy playstyle, and some people cannot even think to play anything else because of low button playstyle. It has pretty much a breeze through campaign, is very easy to gear early, but also quite hard to get into the high damage. Pathfinder, which is a very solid pick. You can't just play it on Pathfinder, but there's a lot of variations out there. But it's just a It's just a fun skill. Like you click and it bounces around all over the screen. It's basically like Poisonous Concoction. You have to consume flash charges to do so, so you need a little bit of setup. That's why most people default to Pathfinder. It's an unarmed skill, so it doesn't really need any weapons, which early on is quite the advantage. You can put a lot of your money elsewhere into your build, but end game, I would say it does become a downside. However, as a Pathfinder, you're also well set up to be extremely tanky in end game with Progenesis, so kind of like does have its ups and does have its downs, as most of the builds on this list. In general, I would say Poison Concoction excels at early and mid game. There's obviously a ton of people playing it. Personally, I'd like to recommend the Anime Princess Guide, which is very thorough and I think easy to follow along. So we'll also link that down below in the description. With that said, I would still like to remind you that all these tier lists and all these top X builds don't mean that you can't play anything else. There's a ton of builds out there that you can explore with. And if you're willing to not be hyper efficient, you can find a ton of builds to have fun with. There will be builds absent from this list that are just as good or maybe even better that will come out later. So who knows? These are just my personal picks. I've also obviously have my own head down, kind of like having to prep my guide, so it's not like I can catch everything. With that in mind, hope you guys enjoy League Start.
I might go live today, if not tomorrow. What are you going to stream, Watsy? Sorry, guys. I'm trying to update a bunch of shit for the Path of Exile season launch. What up, already? But I don't know if I want to play a slam build. Slam builds fucking suck. How you doing already? Tomas, what are you up to?
All right, boys, it's been a long time since we have had a new PoE 1 League, but it's finally here, and that means that we got to get you a couple good builds to choose from for League starts. Let's go ahead and start. First on the list, we've got Volcanic Fissure of Snaking. Now, there are two guides for this, one from Tuna, one from Fubgun. I would say that if you are like a newer player, maybe don't really exactly know what's going on, I'd probably choose the Tuna build. It seems like it's a little bit more tanky, but if you're a juicer, if you want something that's going to be like a super crazy high-end blasting build, Bubgun's probably the way to go. This is a melee build in that it is using a melee weapon, it is using a melee skill, but you are basically anything but melee. As said, with Tuna's version of the build that you'll see here, we're using things like Defiance of Destiny, he gets suppression, and all that kind of good stuff, so it'll be a little bit tankier, a little bit easier to pilot. When we come over to Fubguns, you'll see he goes all the way up to the super duper high end. We're using Yoke of Suffering and trying to get as much damage as humanly possible while still being tanky enough to survive. I would choose between these two. There might be some other ones out there, but these are most likely the more solid choices if you're looking to play Volcanic Fissure of Snaking. Next up on the list is going to be Mana Man, except this time it is Vortex of Projection. Ice Nova got hit pretty hard, and Vortex of Projection is the next best thing. I know that Hierophant got hit pretty hard in a bunch of ways, but this build was already so overtuned that it doesn't really matter. It's still going to be insanely strong. It's still going to be insanely tanky. Now, the POB that I suggest, there's nothing wrong with Puget's POB, but the POB that I suggest for most people is going to be this one from Waggle. However, Waggle didn't put one tiny little bit of gameplay in this entire video. And I'm pretty sure if we look at the recent stuff, there's this video, but there isn't actually very much gameplay. So we've got this early SSF run from him, so you can kind of see how it's going to be playing in game. This is pretty much what you're expecting. Like, you can clear easy mobs with, you know, Frostblink. It's Archmage. It's Archmage Hierophant, just using a different ability is basically what you're looking at. It's going to be super tanky. It's going to do a ton of damage. It's not as overpowered as it was last league, but it's probably still like 80% of the way there. A super comfortable, super fast, super tanky, high damage, very good all-rounder. Next up on the list is going to be Explosive.
Hey everyone, it is Spicy Sushi. It has been a long time, but we are back with PoE 1, and similar to Settlers League, I did make a League Starter Compendium with tiering. This sheet originally started before the Settlers League last year as a project to collect all the starter builds and guides in one place, as well as link to the creators of the builds and their build guides. But since so many people kept asking for rankings and tier lists, I eventually decided to make one, and so I did add tiering. Now keep in mind, this is all my personal opinion. There are so many ways that you could evaluate a league starter, and I had to choose one metric to rank them on. With 3.26, there's going to be like a new T16 map mechanic. It will probably be in a difficulty range between T16 and T17. Might actually be harder than T17s in quite a few cases. Because they will also have T17 mods, keep that in mind. So for this tier list, I'm ranking builds roughly ranking them based on how much gear I believe it would probably take to walk into this brand new content and not have really any issues with it. Like, you know, how long it would take to get to that point where it's comfy, where you feel like you have the damage, you have the tankiness, you have the clear for it. Similar to how long it would take you to maybe go into a T17 to get your 5th map slot without much issue. So keep in mind, like, the builds at the top, I think we'll be able to do this content easier with lower gear, with lower investment, you know, earlier level of your character. But builds below these tiers are still going to be good. Like, there's not a single bad build on this list, in my opinion. They might just take longer, or even if they try to go into this content at the same level of gear, they might have the same damage, but they might just be a little bit less tanky and have a little bit worse clear. It'll just feel a little bit more uncomfortable, but it's still definitely possible. So I do feel like I need to say this before I get in. None of the builds on this sheet are, in my opinion, bad builds. And just because something isn't what I would call S tier does not mean it's bad. Like, what I would call, in my opinion, S tier might be, in your opinion, way better than other things for their own particular reason, and that is completely understandable.
Okay, we are doing the volcanic fissure build. Oh boy. Yo, already, you should have been here the other day, broski.
You're ugly. You are disgusting. I'm going to kill you. Give me $200.
Yo, who the fuck? For the
Guess who back?
cause.
Back again. Guess who back? Nanananan.
Eminem? What the fuck? Bro, oh, Itachi, you're a Thank you, dude. I don't really have other words, dude. Itachi, brother. Bro, thank you.
I ain't crawled through the dark just to peek at the past. Ain't a photo I missed, ain't a scene I recast. Left my name in the dirt where the silence grew. Now I rise like the smoke from the truth I knew. Every step got weight like a vow I broke. But the pain turned gold when the pride went ghost. Ain't a grip from the grave strong enough to hold. I walk forward with fire in a world gone cold. I don't look back cause I know what's there. And old me with a stare full of smoke and prayers. He wanted out, but he folded slow. So I buried that version where the moment froze. Friends said I changed like I'm supposed to stall. Like pain don't age, like pride don't crawl. But I shed that skin on a rusted gate. In a city that'll love you just enough to wait. Every scar on my name is a map I drew. Every cut was a coin that I had to lose. Now the blood don't scare me, the past don't sing. I just walk with the quiet that the future brings, yeah. I cut the ties, I burn the past. No more shadows trying to drag me back. I faced the fall, I took the cracks. I let it go and I won't look back.
Well, I've got an hour to kill before the new season starts. So I was thinking about either running a game of CS or running a game of Rocket. Yesterday I dropped like a 45 bomb on CS. It was fucking ridiculous. Yo, what up? What's up, Connor? How you doing? You think it's time for a bowl? Well, your name is Connor. I'm not gonna second guess your opinion. Connor sounds like a respectable name. Sounds like someone who knows what they're talking about, so if it's bull o'clock, I guess it's bull o'clock. Oh. Yo. What's good, vibes? Did you get the Did you get a notification this time, vibes? Bro, Connor, I will take that. Hollywood Undead is up there amongst the groups I listen to. I have like 7 of their songs favorited on Spotify. The song you were just hearing is an original song I made called No Looking Back. I made it for a channel member named Wes.
Bad, what can it do? What can't it do? Right? Alright, I gotcha. To summarize hours and hours of POBing, the only weakness Bama has left is that it's a transfigured gem. So obviously on League Start you either have to farm normal lab or ideally just buy the gem from somebody as you're leveling. Keep in mind, transfigured mirror arrow or blink arrow are one of the most common transfigured gems, so it's really not that hard to get. At worst you'll be paying 1 or 2 chaos on League Start depending on how fast you're leveling. And that's really it. That's pretty much the only weakness Bama has now. Now, like I said before, you can play Guardian or Necro. I do recommend Guardian now. I think it's head and shoulders better than Necro, but I'll explain that later. But in terms of what can the build do and what can't it do, well, it can blast maps, can easily do Sanctum farming, and of course, it can do T17s and it can do Ubers with the end game gear. It was already one of the better League starters, but with last patch giving us more defense and, well, all the other builds getting deleted, Bama is easily my choice as a League starter for 3.26. Okay, so hopefully that gave you the quick answer you were looking for. So now let me explain 2 things. What Bama actually even means and how Bama actually works. First of all, Bama stands for Blink Arrow, Mirror Arrow. Typically these are just normal movement skills, but with the transfigured version, they become active minions. These minions do something unlike any other minions in the game. They copy your bow and your quiver, and they will use it themselves. This is what makes Bama so popular and so strong, because even though it's a minion build, it is by far the least minion build a minion build has ever minion builded. Now, the minion is capped, you can only have up to 3, but they shoot a skill called Rain of Arrows. Now here in the POB, you can see that I have it scaled up to 9 times. This is in damage padding. It's because Rain of Arrows has a unique mechanic. It's actually designed to overlap with its hits. So near the center, if you run something like Conk Effect, you can hit up to 3 times with just 1 minion. And because we have 3 of them, that means you're hitting 9 times on 1 target. The bigger the target, the easier it is to overlap. So to summarize all of that, we're combining overlapping damage with a high elemental damage bow and quiver. On top of that, obviously, all the minion damage skilling we have access to adds up to Bama doing big damage. And that's basically the long story short of how Bama works. Hopefully that made sense. Now the next question most people would want to know is why Guardian or Necromancer? Now, the real answer is you can just play whatever you want. The biggest difference is that Guardian doesn't use Spectres anymore. He will only rely on Blink Arrow, Guardian's Blessing tech. I'll explain how that works and what that is later. The Necro will still be relying on Spectres, and she cannot wear an Ancient Skull Helm. She will use the Purple Stow. The Ancient Helm would basically make their Spectres kill themselves, so she can't use it, which means she naturally has a little bit less damage, but she's still plenty tanky. Her biggest strength though is that because of her Ascendancy, she will be able to keep her Spectres and her Animate Guardian alive a lot more than the Templar version will. With that being said, the Templar version has a big damage increase from first lab, second lab, and with the new changes they'd made to his 4th lab, he actually has a viable 4th Ascendancy for once. So overall, I think Guardian is about 15% better these days, and you don't have to micromanage your Spectres, but again, feel free to play whatever you want. If you like Necro, knock yourself out. And last but not least, price. How expensive is the build? Well, aside from the Bama gem costing you 2C, I have done multiple hardcore league starts with Bama, and I've worn Act 8 bows until about tier 7 to tier 10 maps. Bama just does a ridiculous amount of damage. Once you get to the end game, of course, things do start to get really expensive because you're competing with elemental damage bows for, the bow users. Just keep that in mind. But in terms of early game, mid game, you can do your 4 stones and start farming T16s with absolute just garbage gear. Now, I do want to mention, for the record, I have been doing some Bama practice on Twitch. That's where I'm doing some experiments. I'm also planning on doing a Sanctum run with a different skill for once. So if you want to see that, you know where to go. Now, before we go over the leveling advice and gear, I want to explain 2 more mechanics about Bama. Here we are in game, and as you can see, I have a mirror arrow version of Bama. When I shoot it, I don't teleport. It just spawns the minion, he does damage, but then I have to, walk past him or use flame dash. Personally, if I'm playing softcore, I would prefer to use the blink arrow version. So in this scenario, let's say you ran normal lab, you got mirror arrow, but you wanted blink arrow. What you can do is go over to any vendor, put the gem in, put an alteration orb in, and it will give you the alternate version. Mirror arrow will turn into blink arrow turns into mirror arrow. Obviously, it has to be a transfigured gem. It doesn't turn it into a transfigured gem, just to clarify. And that's that. The other thing I want to explain is the Guardian's Blessing tech. Here you can see in my 6 link, I have one version of Bama, and this is what I'm using for damage, but I also have another version where I'm using a 4 link. It's linked with Guardian's Blessing and Haste. So here's how this works. When I enter a map, I can shoot out the 4 link that has the Guardian's Blessing and Haste. I turn on Haste, and now he's granting me a screen-wide haste aura. Now here's the trick. As long as I have at least 1 copy spawned, every time I shoot the 4-link version out, he will retain the haste aura, and I will have permanent haste through every map. This works because although I'm using a transfigured version of Bama, they don't share the same minion cap, if that makes sense. This is just a
Oh, Connor, you still here? Mr. Geo. Starting to sound like me, bro. I feel that, dude. Okay. What would y'all like to see at the moment? Should I play Rocket League, Counter-Strike, Call of Duty? Bum, ba-dum, bum. I want to see you hit the bull, not gonna lie. Well, shit, I can't argue with that. Solo queue Rocket League on your main?
I don't look back cause I know what's there. An old me with a stare full of smoke and prayers. He wanted out but he folded slow, so I buried that version where the moment froze. Friends said I changed like I'm supposed to stay. stall. Like pain don't age, like pride don't crawl. But I shed that skin on a rusted gate. In a city that'll love you just enough to wait. Every scar on my name is a map I drew. A coin that I had to lose. Now the blood don't scare me. The past don't sing. I brings, yeah. I cut the ties, I burn the past. No more shadows trying to drag me back. I faced the fall, I took the cracks. I let it go and I won't look back. No looking back, no looking back.
Okay, Steam just didn't reopen.
For that, I let it go, I won't look back. I ain't fueled by revenge, that's a younger sin. Now it's peace in my chest where the hate had been. I don't wait on the call from the ones that left. If you ghosted my growth, you can haunt what's next. Had to climb with the cuts, had to build from the pain. Had to sleep in the storm till I danced with the rain. Now the mirror don't lie when I stare it flat. I ain't perfect, but I ain't looking back. I cut the ties, I burned the past. No more shadows trying to drag me back. I faced the fall, I took the cracks. I let it go and I won't look back. No looking back. No looking back. Whatever it takes, I'm built for that. I let it go. I'm not looking back, I'm not turning around. Let the ashes fall, let the silence drown. I'm breaking the chains, I'm lighting the track. Gotta find my way forward, no looking back. Let it burn, let it crash, let the past collapse. I'm alive in the now and I'm never going back.
Bam.
Let it burn, let it crash, let the past collapse. I'm alive in the now and I'm never going back. Let it burn, let it crash, let the
Yeah, Itachi pulled out his big dick,
now and I'm never going back.
just started swinging it around.
Let it crash, let the past collapse. I'm alive in the now and
What the fuck is this doing all the way? This thing's all fucked up.
let it crash, let the past collapse. I'm alive in the now and I'm never going back. Yeah. Rubber band. Let it crash. Let the past collapse. I'm alive in the now and I'm never going back.
Okay, you guys want to see a GC lobby, huh? Season ends in 4 days.
I'm rolling up in the mirror. You better swerve. Nothing up the competition and no curve. Demo after demo got you looking disturbed. I'm wrecking the field. It's chaos you heard. Boosted, not full throttle, no mercy. Flipping through the air like a rocket league jersey. You try to dodge, but I'm losing it early. Scoring them goals when your vision gets
Pakistan.
take the field. It's marking time. Chasing the shine. Top of the league. I'm losing mine. Demo look cool. No stopping my climb. When I'm on the pitch, it's marking time. Watch out, I'm the king of destruction. Your whole squad in my path, no discussion. Smashing the ball, I'm causing a rush.
2 dads, 1 bike. No shot. Ephemeral gratification. It's tea break from yesterday. Yo, welcome back, dude. I do. I stream mostly Rocket League. One of these guys on the other team is GC3. Give me a second tea break after this game. If you want to run a game of CS, I'd be down. I also want to send you a... I also want to send you a skin. Okay, Mr. Gio, have you seen me get cucked twice by my teammate now? I didn't have any boost. That's true. What are you thinking about League Start and Ephemeral? You see these touches, Mr. Geo? Like, GC2 ain't that... it's really not that much different from the other ranks. Like, this doesn't seem super rapid paced or anything. Hell yeah, dude. That means you're gonna be able to help me out. Oh, he got a piece of it. Shit. That's what I was thinking too, but every time a build is meta, all the gear for it's fucking expensive. I don't know if you caught this last night when we were playing, but like, your boy out here a fucking boomer, dude. I can't figure out crafting in this game. You need... My wife says it all the time when I'm playing. She's like, you need a PhD to play that game. Got like Awakened PoE Trade, Exile Links, Path of Building, fucking Path of Crafting. I literally could have scored that. He cucked me again. Wide open net. No boost. Let's get this fucking awful touch on the ball. Just find one. Start. Oh. In my opinion, just find one strat you enjoy and rip it till you're rich. Two dads, one bike. I've been playing PoE 1 for a while as well. 8 to 10 years on and off. Like the last 2 leagues. My teammate forfeit. And that's why I don't solo Q2s. That game would have been like 6-4 if he didn't keep hitting the ball terribly. Never not. I think it's easier to do from in-game, but If I go here and then go to my profile, no, I don't want to copy it. I want to be able to type in there, you piece of shit. When the fuck did they change that? You used to always be able to just click up here and fucking change the ID. Bum, bum, bum. It was T-break, right? Big titty anime girl. That's the one. Did I send you a friend request on here? I can solo queue. If I stayed like Dunder and played GC all season long, I'd be able to solo queue in that GC2 lobby. Sometimes teammates are excessively detrimental. Add as friend. This inventory is not available at this time. Please try again later. Your account looks like my old account. Just has crates for days. Can I not make you a trade offer unless we're friends? Oh, here we go. Offer a trade. Do you use the M4? Actually, I guess I should ask. Do you want an M4 skin or an AK skin? No, I mean, like, what do you enjoy more? Because I unboxed this Femosaurus, but I like using the player too, so I basically never use that one. Same for the AKs. I have a Legion of Anubis that I rock, so I don't use these Night Wishes. S1 and AK? I got you. They're all the same, right? Yeah. Additional confirmation. I gotta wait till my phone turns on. Grimy, godless, gripping Glocks, giving grief. You said you got a trap before you rap. Well, that's what this song's about from yesterday.
Grimy, godless, gripping Glocks, giving grief. Graves get dug when I glide through the beef. Gasoline gun, I go every goon. Got a gang of gorillas that grinning in the room. Guns go cry, get ghost, no guilt. Ghouls in the cut, get gutted on tilt. Greatest in gore, I go straight for the throat. Got a born goat, made war my oath. didn't flinch, just grin. Read my charges like scripture. I'm born to sin in a cage with the jackal, stealing the wind. I don't write no letters, I write revenge. Tattoo tears, but I don't cry, I carve. Slice the man for stepping wrong in his yard. Try to break me down, not built with rage. Turn a cell to a coffin and a soul to a page. Judge said life, I just laughed. I was killing in dreams before straps and traps. Now I'm out and I'm colder. Slick with them streaks, every breath I take. Feet up on the dash, city buzz in my chest. Bottle on tilt, let the moment digest. Ain't always war, sometimes it's cool. Eyes low, mind high, just staying smooth. Slide through the block like peace was a sound. What's good with y'all? I ain't laying nothing down. Might catch me posted, just blend in the mood. Out the game for a sec, but I'm staying smooth. Black mask, be slow. See a op in the wild, that's a free throw. Let it bang in the mall, in the church on sight. Funerals happen when I say goodnight. Ain't no limit, I shoot till I'm like, click, click, reload. Bring board to the mic, put a hole in his brain, let the memories leak. Now we whisper to the worm 6 feet beneath. Got a graveyard grin and the demons laugh. Turn a whip to a my path. Ain't no talking, just torching and tags. I don't run from nothing, I'll run toe tags. Grimy, godless grip and Glock.
Oh. Shit. What other type of music did you say you like besides hip-hop? Mr. Geo said he shall return. Tasha, you driving right now, or do you have a few minutes to play some games? Because I could hop on... I could hop on for some Warzone until this shit starts. 30 minutes left, and there's going to be 1 billion people in the queue. 70,000, yup. I don't know if you... I can't remember if you told us how you came up with the name T-Breaks. I don't know if you used to smoke or not, Ephemeral, but... Breakcore? Bro, there's so many different genres of music now. I'm an old man. I gotta Google this. I like these animations. Eventually quit for good, though. Okay. So, again, I just started making music when I started streaming full time. So I'm still learning a lot of shit. Like I said, I sometimes gotta watch YouTube tutorials on, like, I can't get my beats to sync up properly in Fruity Loops or oh yeah, I did remember you said I should check out Studio One. I wrote that down, so I remembered. Okay, so because there's so many different EDM genres, let me know. Do you fuck with synth songs at all? Do, do, do. Hell yeah. I'm excited too because I got my it hasn't come in yet, but I got an amp sitting over here that I use for my guitar, but I should be getting a a proper microphone soon, so I'm going to be super excited to record some of the vocals for these songs. Okay, well, I'm going to play you 2 songs. One is Rocket League themed. I guess I don't know if that'll make any sense to you. I don't know if you play Rocket League, but I'm probably going to go to Rocket League. I'm feeling lucky. Hell yeah. I don't know what you'd classify this as, but I made this for another channel member in the stream. So let me know what you think of this one. And then the song immediately after it is one that we made for Mr. Geo. So Mr. Geo showed me this song and asked if I could try something like this. Now I can't play the whole thing because I'll get copyrighted, so I'm just going to skip through it here. But I'm going to let the first 15 seconds, you get the vibe. Okay, so I'll play that song instead. So I'll play the synth song I made for him, and then you can hear the Rocket League song. It's called Glass Rain, and I'm not comparing myself to big artists, but it's interesting to me how some of the songs I think are the most complex and have the deepest meaning don't really jive with people. And then some of the songs that I just make on a whim, you know, sometimes those ones resonate with people. And I never really understood that when people on talk shows would be like, well, this is the song I wanted for my single, and this song just kind of came along and, you know, becomes their biggest song. Anyways, without further ado, this is Glass Rain.
Just to feel something good.
Okay, I added that to my save later. You like my username from last season? I don't know why it changed fonts. Oh, 100%, dude. I feel like I'm old as fuck, but I feel like I'm the same as like I'm not actually a boomer, but close enough. Adept is fat and fat kids lag. Hell yeah, dude. Also vibes. As per our conversation, you will receive your monthly stipend of 75 cents on the first of every month. Bro, Ephemeral, it has been really refreshing talking to you because you use words with more than 2 syllables and, you know, you have thoughts of your own. I really do appreciate it. Appreciate you pulling up the stream and saying what's up. But yeah, what I was going on the tangent about was I listen to a lot of music as well, legitimately. If I had to make a pie chart, the 3 biggest slices would be like hip hop, rap, rock/metal, and then I don't know what you would call it, but songs by artists like Post Malone, "Feeling Whitney." If you haven't heard that song, it's fucking incredible. Jelly Roll, "Somebody Save Me." They're like ballads, kind of, not really a pop song, not really a country song. Thank the gods of war, I caught another stream. Yo, Mjornir, welcome back, dude. For example, Ephemeral, do you want to have your heart broken? Do you know the song Rich Men North of Richmond by Oliver Anthony? Is there an or? Yeah, well, okay, so you again, when we were talking NCS, you sound young, right? I mean, everyone to me sounds young because most people playing Counter-Strike aren't in their 40s. um, I wrote a song recently for a community member who went through a horrible experience. And unfortunately, when he was telling me about his experience, I felt like I was right there with him because I experienced almost an identical situation. And so I wrote a song I didn't even know I needed to write. It's made several grown men cry. That's why I'm asking if you wanted your heart broken. It actually just got approved for distribution on a bunch of music platforms. Let me sign in. Give her a rip. All right, you're the boss. I don't really have much. Mjornir, that's not even the one I'm talking about. but I am glad you enjoy it. Yeah, I'm sorry, Itachi. Well, you said rip it, so. Oh, God. Oh, that one's hitting like a Mack truck. Hell yeah. No, Noah, you definitely got Quiet Desperation right. That is the song you like. I knew you meant play the song, but I thought it'd be funnier if I ripped the bowl, so I did. So check this out. My song was literally approved on the 13th. It was approved this morning. They said once it gets approved, it takes about 2 weeks for it to be distributed to all the whatever you call it, the stores. This one doesn't show me which. Country, it's a worldwide release. It used to tell me what stores it was going to, so if someone asked, like, hey, is it on this platform, I could go look, but for some reason it's not showing that to me. Yeah, so I'll give you the preamble. One of our basically one of the pillars of the community. There's a few of them that have been here from the beginning. So one of our best community members, I'm just going to say it. Everyone's awesome for their own reasons, but man, Mr. Geo is dedicated. I love watching indie tubers get in their moment. I used to watch all the big YouTubers and realize they already have enough support. We're out here making sure the underdogs shine through. I appreciate that, Noah. Yeah, so Geo is feeling low in a I might make a bad decision kind of way. And they opened up to somebody. I'm not sure if it was, a hotline or if it was a friend. Oh, absolutely. I'll play it after I break your heart. um, Whoever he talked to about it, the information got back to the police, and they were sent to do a welfare check. Now, I don't know where you live. I don't want to assume anything. But this particular person lives in the United States of America, where the police do one thing and one thing well. They definitely de-escalate situations. I've never seen a situation get worse when the cops show up. Not once in my life. So someone who was in the in the middle of a crisis, had the cops show up, treat them as violent, basically beat their ass, put them in cuffs, took them to a facility where, because of something called the Baker's Act, they basically arrested him and took him to a psych ward and like drugged him against his will the first night there, like sedated him. And if you've ever been to any of those places, most places that offer mental help or any type of, doesn't have to be a mental disorder, but any of those places that like offer help, unless you can afford a really good therapist or shrink and you can work through your problems, like these asylums or whatever you want to call them, yeah, they just throw drugs at you and tell you not to feel so blue. And they don't really help anything. So, yeah. Dude was having a really bad night. He told somebody. The cop showed up, beat his ass, made it worse, took him to the hospital, drugged him against his will, threw him in a fucking room. That's what spawned this song. It's called When You Break.
They stripped his name down to numbers, filed his pain in a drawer, said it's standard to feel nothing, then locked the empathy door. He prayed once to fluorescent ceilings, but the light just hummed and buzzed. A chapel with no exit signs, where healing's not discussed. They spoke in charts and caution tape, in doses, pills, and weight, but never asked what led him there, only if he'd try again today. He said he drank just to stop the shaking, smoked to numb the crawl, and I knew those hands too well. I've watched my own withdrawal. The nurse asked if he loved himself, like it's multiple choice with one right answer. The truth is, when you bleed inside, even your reflection's just a cancer. He told me I ain't looking to die, I just needed something to end. But the lines between the two blur fast when pills become your only friend.
This shit is gonna make me cry
They didn't
again.
ask if he was scared, they just asked if he was violent. He said the first night sleep never came, woke to breathe he didn't know. Stranger stood right over him, eyes hollow, like no one in his home. That's where they take you when you break, where love can't call and light comes late, where blankets weigh like concrete truths and time forgets your face, where even tears feel monitored and dreams don't dare to stay. He said I'm not dead, just put away, but I ain't sure there's a difference anyway. They stopped answering his messages, Sorry, man, just kinda swamped. Truth is, grief makes folks uncomfortable. It's easier to just move on. I know the silence he was swallowed in, how friends turn to ghosts and weeds. The ones who said they never leave now pretend they're too afraid to speak. We built our bonds on trauma scars, but his thread pulled loose one night, and no one came to stitch him back. They just called a van with lights. He said the windows didn't open, but he learned to breathe beneath the glass. Every breath a battle hymn, every thought a funeral past. And somewhere in that padded stillness, he found a flicker small and strange. Not hope, not joy, but maybe stillness, like a storm that finally changed. He told me I'm not fixed, but I'm here, and I guess that's worth something now. A broken clock still speaks the truth. Twice a day it figures out how. And there's no cure for feeling hollow, but there's comfort in being seen, even if it's through a plexiglass mirror in a place where no one dreams. That's where they take you when you break, where love can't call and light comes late, where blankets weigh like concrete truths and time forgets your face, where even tears feel monitored and dreams don't dare to stay. He said I'm not dead, just put away, but I ain't sure there's a difference anyway. I see myself in his stories, same shadows cast in my own mind. Some nights I swear I'm half a whisper, other nights I ain't even trying. It's not always thunder when you break down. Sometimes it's just forgetting how to feel, like living in a locked up version of a world that never healed. I watch the rain without reaction, let the dishes rot in place. Not because I've given up, just don't remember how to chase.
So, anyone who's still here, yeah, that's that song. Hopefully yours is a little more upbeat. Don't be so hard on yourself, bro. You want to know? Look. I'll make you feel better, okay? I'll show you something. Um, I think that's the wrong. What the hell? Don't show him your YouTube search history, Mr. Speedrunning the N-word. Bro, that shit was fucking funny. I'm doing it again right now. You're not my real dad. You can't tell me what to do. Where is it? Speedrunning the N-word. Ephemeral, do you have it on SoundCloud or Spotify or anything? Or are you gonna DM it to me? This shit's hilarious if you've never seen it.
Alright, so people tend to be really emotional on Rust, so this should be it. Good pistol out for good speed boost. Really good side cancel. Okay, really good side cancel again. Nice weapon swap. This could be it. That's right. We did it. All the most toxic people play shipment on hardcore, and it's a smaller map than Rust, so it should get some really good times. Really good side cancel with the Uzi. Really good RPG swap. Really good shot on target. This could be it. So I'm going to be combining the Black Lives Matter strat with the hardcore S&D. Should lead to some pretty good times. Lobby. Oh, BLM. Stop 2.5! We fucking didn't know what's beating that list! TikTok took down my last world record speed run, so I'm back with another attempt using the same BLM hardcore S&D meta. Hopefully we can get good times. Lobby. BLM. This don't matter. Yes, go! That's the fucking world record! I did it! So I've decided to switch from the BLM strat, which is 3 syllables, to I'm black, which is only 2. Should get some pretty good times. Oh, let's get ready. I'm black. Let's go on total's gonna be good. Let's go. In order to get the most toxic players, we switch from hardcore S&D to core S&D, still using the same OP on black strat. Hopefully we can break sub 1 with this. Let's get ready. I'm black. Oh my god, we did it! Sub 0.5.
Oh, I'm gonna like my own stream.
Oh my god, we did it! Sub 0.5.
Bam, likeception. Okay, here we are. Can I open it? Did it open it in a tab? Right off the bat, I just want to say, T-Break, I don't know what it is about auto-tune, but like T-Pain and shit, the little vocal flux, I love it. I'm already a fan of the song. Wait, how did I pause it? How do I play it again? I paused it, now there's no play button. What the fuck? Bro. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh, higher than some, higher than some. I've been higher than some, higher than some, higher than some. This be that legend of Greece, ayy. Chandelier hanging right down from my neck, got some tech in my cup. Louis V duffel bag full of some hundreds, I grind for my girl. Different color chains, hopping in and out the jet, hopping in the pain. Got that new patek, I pull up and run it up. Around my pull up with a semi-tuck. I hit from the back like a semi-truck. I'm walking around with lean in my gut. On blessings, I promise, ain't nobody doing it better. I pull up and I wear your good like a sweater. I'm hot as a kettle, I do this forever. I'm high as a satellite, changing the weather for real. For real, I feel like a cyborg, so shawty won't usually come over and boot me up. I'm all out of drain, so she'll pull me whatever. I don't really give a fuck. I promise I ain't do no Zanny. Promise I ain't do no perky. Just send me back to my planet. I know that you won't understand it. Let me out, beat me out, oh, hopping out, sipping water, leveled up. Feel like a spaceman, yeah. Feel like a Martian, yeah. You better be quiet.
nauseous. Sailor on her clothes, she like a model from Vogue. Now she be touching her toes. You know how all this shit goes. You know how all this shit goes. And I'm working under some people. I'm hard as an anvil. Your ass been soft as a candle. When I get cooking, it hit like a scooter to angles. See this world through different angles. And I got some blessings, some blessings, some blessings, some blessings. Since day one, I've been the one that finessing. Pocket salad, $1,000 the dressing. My bad, $1,000, keep them guessing. I'm at the crib by the lake house. So made the crib with the steakhouse. So by the crib with a couple bad bitches straight popping they kick out. I ate that bit, let some take out. You pull up on me, I said, hey, little boy, best keep it jogging. Who am I pull out and pop out your noggin? Who am I snatch up your hoe, put some snow on her ass with my nose, I don't like a toboggan. You know when this how we poppin'. My team and I, yeah, we poppin'. She in the back and she sloppin'. Do this forever until they go hold me down, put some more nails in my coffin. Just took a dab of a nail, and you know that I'm keeping it hobble. Yeah, it got me coughing. Baby, I promise, I ain't no novice. My run for president, drop out in office. Since they won't buy them deposits, I got that drip like a faucet. My stock could cash me the dollars. Yeah, you know I'm being honest for real. Chandelier hanging right down from my neck, got some tech in my cup. Louis V duffel bag full of some hundreds, I grind for my grub. Different color chains, hopping in and out the jet, hopping in the pain. Got that new patek, I pull up and run it up. Or I might pull up with a semi-tug. I hit from the back like a semi-truck. I'm walking around with leaning my gut. On blessings, I promise, ain't nobody doing it better. I pull up and I wear your good like a sweater. I'm hot as a kettle, I do this forever. I'm high as a satellite, chain the weather for real, for real.
Bro, for real. I listened to an album of that. I just enjoy people expressing themselves. You know what I mean? So
yeah, that was fire.
I was gonna say, keep at it, especially if it's something you enjoy doing, because this is horrendous. But I'm gonna make your ears bleed for a second. Okay, so that's how the song started. And this is how it finished.
Well, I call your name, and nothing's what I hear. You don't understand the pain that brings the strongest to tears. But when I call, and the phone rings, I try to understand, but I don't understand these things.
What's up, Cobra?
What's good, boys?
About to play this Path to Exile once 100,000 people get in before me.
I'm just coming to life. I was drinking heavy when we were playing last night.
Hell yeah. Means you're having
Half
a good
a quart.
time.
Man, I slammed half a quart between those games we were playing.
Yo, bro, I still can't believe I almost dropped a 50 bomb that one game.
No, I know. That 45 bomb was fucking nuts. They were pretty sour about that.
Yeah, they were. I got called both a hacker and the N-word.
You streaming it right now?
Yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah.
If I'm in this channel, I'm streaming. It used to be called the Streaming Lounge, but someone changed it to the Chillax Lounge because we're always chilling.
Yeah, you.
I don't have any cola left. I just have 7-Up. I guess that's gonna have to work for Mix.
7-Up is great.
The song
Yeah,
Noah was talking about. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good.
The song Noah was talking about when Noah joined the stream is a song I wrote called Quiet Desperation. It's kind of in like alternative rock / metal style.
I have a music studio in my literal living room. I have 12 guitars, drum set.
You gonna teach me how to play guitar, bro?
Yeah, I mean, teaching dogs tricks is the greatest thing on the planet.
Well, I'm an old dog, and you can't teach old dogs new tricks. That's
You
not
can,
true.
you know what?
I just
You know
started.
what? You
I
put
just
an old
started.
dog on a drum set.
Look, I just started learning the electric guitar, so I've been following Justin guitar tutorials because they're fucking easy to understand.
Justin Guitar Tutorials is good. I recommend, what's his name? I think it's 331 Guitar Tutorials. That's what I use. Like, I play a lot of Metallica and like I play Guns N' Roses, Def Leppard, a lot of that stuff.
Nice.
We had a band, and we were playing a lot of cover shows at bars. We get paid like, I'd say $300 per show to pay, like $300 to split between 4 or 5 of us, which isn't much, but still something.
It's something when you get to go out and enjoy playing. Did they at least give you guys free drinks or a couple free drinks?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
3 free drinks each.
That's dope.
Rest had to be bought out, but you know, it's not that bad. They don't want to fucking supply you with unlimited free drinks, or else the entertainment's just gonna get drunk.
Yeah, but I meant like after the show, if you're chilling.
Oh
with
yeah,
people
yeah,
and shit,
no, like after the show, usually we'd chill out at the bar and it'd be closing time, and all the staff will hang out, usually for an hour after closing.
You know what's funny, Noah? I actually can't play Wonderwall. I can't play any songs yet. I've been derelict in my duties. I don't think I've picked
I've been
that.
playing guitar since 11 years old, and I'll tell you what, Wonderwall didn't come to me until 4 years ago. And I'm going on 23 now, so don't feel bad about Wonderwall, man.
Dang, you're ancient.
Oh. Alright, so this song, if you guys want to hear it, this is Noah's song. He was talking, not Noah's song, but the one Noah likes, called Quiet Desperation. And I'm still waiting for 66,000 more people to get out of line.
Was it alternative style rock?
Yeah, like metal alternative rock.
Good stuff. I love alternative.
Hell yeah. Well, if you got the stream up, you'll hear the song in a second.
I'm walking through the crowd, but I'm alone. A silent scream beneath my bones. The weight of every word, it pulls me down. In a sea of faces, I still drown. I'm tired of the lies I've been selling. Pretending I'm not
You guys are right, 7 up vodka is
but inside there's a storm that's swelling. I don't think I can stay. Quiet desperation's breaking through. I'm standing on the edge, I don't know what to do. Every heartbeat feels like it's a crime. I'm slipping into darkness, running out of time. I've been wearing this smile like armor, but it's cracking at the seams. I can't keep pretending I'm stronger when I'm haunted by my dreams. I'm drowning in the noise of my silence. The emptiness is all I feel. And the peace I'm chasing feels violent. could let go, would it set me free? Or would I just fade into the sea? Between life and the end, is this where the road ends?
Not replacement, repair.
I'm standing on the edge, I don't know what to do. Every heartbeat feels like it's a climb. I'm slipping into darkness, running out of time.
Yikes.
Running out of time. Running out of
Well, what good is copying it if it doesn't keep the same fucking metrics and shit? That doesn't make any sense to me. So if I delete those and then go back up here and then Control A, Control C, does OBS let you do that?
Do what?
No, it doesn't.
I'm watching the Boston last majors for CS right now, and they're hitting some crazy peaks on Nuke, like shit I've never seen.
I'm holding on to, you're letting go. This feels so wrong and you'll never know. I've loved you for so
OBS has crashed? What the fuck do you mean?
Yeah, I've loved you for this long. Now I wish you'd let me bury this, leave it be, bury it beneath me. The hole you put in my heart is the same.
Okay, OBS. Yeah, it says you crashed. Oh, I did. I can't do anything. Fuck.
R.I.P.
I cannot wait to start my next grow. Yeah, I've got 24th. Oh, let me fix this here. Put this down here underneath the other game capture. And then we pull Path Exile down. And make it a little... Okay, let me turn off that Tangia reminder because that fucking thing doesn't work. Alright, that's basically as middle as I can be. You're in? What build did you say you were going to play again? You say you're doing the snaking one? Oh, I've already got it saved. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if I chose the proper guide. I think I'm using crouching tunas. It's whichever one has the max roll guide. I need to be handheld in this game, dude. This shit's crazy complex. Reg. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, go to the skill tree. Set it to level 1 to 2. Skills. Whoa.
Am I unmuted?
Yes, that just came
I'm
through.
so sorry. It's Instagram. It's Instagram, bro. It's I can't even scroll on there, dude.
Is it now?
I swear to God, no. I swear to God, I'm going through my feed. Shit's fucked. You could be sitting there and it'd be all peaceful for like 10 minutes, and then something. Oh my God, I fucking hate Instagram.
Did it charge at all? Bro, you've had the charging icon on. Better fucking have a charge, I'll be pissed. And it immediately died.
No.
What the fuck? I'm gonna beat your ass, phone.
My basement. One HP clutch.
This fucking thing. Oh, I got in, hell yeah. You know what? I don't have a character slot available.
R.I.P.
Oh my God, why did I hit that peak?
Okay, I got nothing on this one. Easy to delete. And we want to do Marauder, right?
Do you think you are savage enough to face the land of the damned? We offered you truth, yet still you clasped your superstitious lies. We offered you service, yet you wasted your strength in defiance. Ratelast offers you something else. An education in true savagery.
Hell yeah. Probably not, Tarek. I don't know if I'll be playing any Rocket League today. Beat his ass, yeah. Give me that shit. dead should remember their place. Yo, beat his ass. T-Break, what's your, I don't know if you're still in the stream, T-Break, but if you are, what's your in-game name here? Or your account name if you want to add each other on the friends list. Oh, you want some? Fuck you, Hillock. It's like Jason Statham versus The Rock right here. You want some? Big old dumb bull. Yeah, that's right. Get stunned, idiot. Beat your ass. Yeah, get stunned, idiot. Oh yeah, I should probably turn down my item filter. Okay, they updated it. Nice. Okay, regular. Have you seen... I saw that you posted it in the wrong channel. But no,
I have no faith in the comms.
Are you playing a premiere match?
These guys are talking to me. They said they had no faith in my play. I just pulled a 4K in there. And I'm like, I have no faith in the comms because none of them are giving comms until I made a play like that.
So you want ground slam?
No, any info, any good info would be great.
And then I'm supposed to put the regex in there. Wait. I got Ruthless. Oh, give me movement speed, you son of a bitch.
Goodbye.
What now? Greetings.
Yeah, that's how you hit a guy in a corner.
That's a 3-link. Ooh, movement speed. That costs 2. What did the other one cost? Costs 1. Well, I want movement speed more than I want.
That's unfortunate for you, buddy. She has cellulite. Unless that's your type of thing.
Stay sharp out there.
Yo, what's up? It's Minz. What up, Minz? Why does this shit always reorder? I don't get it. Nice.
I am surrounded by living corpses, dying Boreathans.
You guys want to hear something crazy?
Lay it on us.
It's our push.
Got him.
And he fumbled it so bad. Play was way too late, dude.
I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. Well, clearly it's not this way. How come I don't have a tabula and 7 league steps and everything else? Oh shit. Ah, shit, I'm bad.
Did you go? You guys died quicker? No, you're just being a smartass. That's okay though. Clown in school, clown in game. Buddy, why are you so upset? Holy shit. Settle down. Trying to fucking get calm there. Cool, dude. Get muted.
I died. Oh, okay.
No.
Wait, I can't use
I think he
this
knows
skill?
that every time he gets up off his setup, looks around, notices that. I think Saddam Hussein finally got raided.
Oh my word.
I got terrible Wi-Fi in this hidey hole.
Bro, I'm getting my ass beat.
Very possibly. Gonna mess with the bandwidth.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to open my own stream on Twitch. Because I have drops enabled. Alright. Alright. Here we go. Bro, I keep trying to play a space fire to dodge.
You don't sound like you do too much of that.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, you know you died.
Yo, what's up, Surtes? Welcome back, Aitashi. Okay, so Surtes. I normally... Oh, my Lanta. I've only played... My ass is getting beat. I've never played meta builds. I always struggle trying to make like something work. Flat tire and rim replacement. Oh yeah, you just reminded me. I gotta change this text thing. It's not a replacement, it's repair.
You realize since you guys have been fucking playing around like halfway through the start of this game, you've been fucking losing your top frag, right? You queued for office and you're goofing off. I'm chilling, man. You guys are the ones taking it up the asshole.
It doesn't say any of that in this guide. Because I put drone replacement like a fucking noob. Bro, I'm supposed to be following, or I am following crouching tunas. Yeah, again, I've barely ever played Marauder.
Why are you using that pea shooter of a gun?
The only time I used the Marauder was when RF Chieftain.
Okay, pal.
I've only...
More kills? He's got one extra kill. Less damage. One extra kill, less damage.
Okay. I was thinking about doing Bama, but I'm like, I really haven't ever done a melee or slam skill build. I've only done lightning strike and flicker strike.
Which song? Good one.
Oh, I keep trying to press spacebar to dodge.
I cannot carry this.
Oh yeah, I forgot to sell all my shit. Idiot. The one from Mage Fist or someone else? Flicker Strike's usually really expensive to get off the ground.
That's atrocious AK spray.
Oh my god, a movement flask. Decoy totem, leap, slam, intimidating cry, frost blink, shield charge, blood and slammed.
I had been. I simply said that I was hoping for more comms, and you guys took it up the fucking butthole. It's not my fault that you misinterpret. Simmer down, buddy. Your gay little attitude is faggoty. It's real faggoty. You get bullied in school. You come to CSGO.
Jesus Christ. I don't know why the fuck people are like that, dude. Fucking Christ.
So,
farewell.
I'm not in charge of other people either, dude. But if you're gonna hang out in a fucking streamer's channel, you can't be being a fucking retard. What's up, Sanchez?
got a job for you.
I don't have the funds for it, and I can't use it anyways. But that is a 3 link.
Hello.
Oh, whoops.
Take care. Hello.
I don't even know where you get Holy Flame Totem from.
Goodbye.
Okay, time to search the mud flats. So you can use... %. That one's always looked the nicest, but... Should I be a big flamey guy? I think I should be a big flamey guy. Tormentor. Oh, there we go. What I was looking for is where the hell is this Hellfire shit? Where? Give me my heckin' good boy. All right. Now I look fit to slay shit. Certus, what are you starting as? Bro, I may just have to not play the meta. I just...
Oi, Exile, over here. Let's have a word, eh? Beat me, and the choice is yours. Take my gear, recruit me, or send me packing. That's the Trarthan code. Come on, let's see what passes as you're finished.
Not even hitting that bitch. My mana is gone.
Gonna take more lining up the shots. Ugh, there's one thing us Trarthans respect. It's strength. And you show yours. You lead, I'll follow.
Oh shit, I can make them use their abilities? Oh, that just calls them on top of me? What totem? I don't have a totem. Well shit, this is like having a Mirage Archer. Mr. Watsy just likes to share Five Nights at Freddy lore.
I killed the ones who tamed me. You're weaker still.
Choose quickly.
Regen. You don't have shit for shit.
You die here. You must fall.
One shot, one kill.
Bro, SCP is amazing.
Fair's fair. It's yours now.
Beat your ass, boy. I always do enjoy RF. I've never not enjoyed RF. Certes, is this the league? Well, I guess is this the league? Is RF still swappable at like level 18? Or is that no longer?
Right between the eyes.
Not all about monsters either. Reading about the pan-dimensional vending machine was pretty entertaining. Oh no, they died. Certes, you might have convinced me, bro. I might have to just switch this to RF. I fucking hate slam builds, dude. Why can't I summon my fucking... Why can't I summon my mercenary? Do I gotta go back to town to do that shit? Does he say which one he's league starting? Oh yeah. Top pick. RF Chieftain, league start. Alright. Let me import the code, import. Damn it, I already went the wrong way on my tree. Oh, hell yeah, we can still switch at level 17. I'm joining you.
Am I a joke to you?
I've been spotted. What's up, Ven? How you doing, bro? Okay, regex for leveling. Copy.
Oh my god. Donkey!
Gonna do some push-ups? Who? If you're asking me, no, I can't do a push-up, bro. I'm fat as fuck. Alright, so what am I supposed to be doing? Holy Flame Totem. Shield Charge. Oh yeah, I didn't make a witch.
Farewell.
What the get out of here. No. Van, I didn't think you were fat shaming. I was reading a chat in YouTube. It was the first thing you saw. Shield charge. Holy Flame Totem. I need more intelligence, but I don't have intelligence. Okay, I guess it's not so bad. I only gotta respec 1 point. Bestel does that, right?
Any progress?
Respecialization. I'm so lonely. AMR, yo, welcome back. It's been a minute, dude. How are you?
What little help I can offer.
Is there an amulet that adds intelligence? That gives me a lot of strength. enough for now. I'm being too slow. Do I want to do these side areas? I can't even remember. I don't want to do the fetid pool, because that's just like a respec. I bought shield charge and it gave me shield charge. Ring! Okay, that's shield charge.
What's our next move?
I don't know, follow me this time, ho.
Chupapi muñeño.
Okay, that's where I came from, so I gotta go. Attack from in place. Attack from in place. Attack from in place.
I cannot do this yet.
Why is it not giving me my mercenary, bruh? I don't want to reserve them, I want them to be with me. They were alive in town. It's already a million times better. I just helped Watsy overthrowing Streamlabs as good. Oh, there we go. Oh, that bitch just died again.
Did House Kayakson send? Make your choice and be quick about it. So be it.
Bro, there's too many people over here, bro.
Yes, I'll follow. Just try not to talk to me. out there. Move it along.
Did someone say it was bowl o'clock? This is a bigger bowl than usual. Whoops. Come on, where's the currency dude at? There he is. Dang it. I don't even know why I bother trying. Oh. Why that dude ever thought that was a good idea? Especially without the lid on it, because, like, you ever drop a Snapple bottle with the lid on? That shit's stronger than steel. Take the lid off, it's just...
A slave is not a man. A slave is not even worthy of death.
Okay, that like heals them. Oh shit, that's right, they just open immediately now. Fuck, forgot about that. Oh my god, this thing's strong. Bro, he's following me in here? That's not fair. I'm not even gonna be able to do my trial with this motherfucker. Or he's getting fucked up by the traps, one or the other. Oh hell yeah, the traps just got his ass. 2000 IQ right here. Oh god. Okay, now I can die happy. Yeah, it's gonna take too long to kill him. I'm out of here. Yeah, the actual like chat bot isn't that good. It doesn't consider you here unless you're active within the last 5 minutes. So like if you step away to make dinner or something and you leave the stream up, you'll still count as a viewer, but the chat bot won't see you in chat. Back here, you bonehead. Bro, get your asses out of here. Hey, Chupapi. Gotta go now. Alright, let's see. Son of a bitch. Oh my god, they do so much damage, bro. What, am I playing past Exile 2 or something? What the fuck?
Your brawn is about to meet its match root. Give the warden my regards.
Carry on my wayward son. My totem's not gonna survive, bro. And I don't got no mana flask and shit. Little bitch ass helper died almost immediately. The consecrated ground? What are you talking about? Oh, from the Holy Flame Totem?
You think me horror? I will show you what true horror is. Let me embrace you.
How about no? How about no embracing me? How about that? I know we're in a prison, but it don't gotta be like that, Brutus. How did that hit, bro? Make that make sense.
Your spirit is the plaything of the
That shit was bullshit. Oh yeah, is there no recipe in here? You know what games I miss? I miss Anthem and I miss Firefall.
I'll never wear chains again, Caton or otherwise.
Yep. I played the shit out of their open beta or whatever the hell it was. And then it just never... For real, dude. Yeah, dude. That shit was awesome. You know what I want to see a revival of? Interstate 76 and Interstate 82.
Ine Kora, mother of the dead, is this your land?
Why does it feel like screen shake is on? It is enabled. The hell?
Were we back in Trothus, you'd already be dead. Well, haven't got all day.
I don't even have enough gold.
Start running! Oh, you bastard! Don't bother dodging! Don't bother dodging!
Ah.
I cannot
There we go.
Friend, stop my. Please understand that as a gentleman of honor, it pains me greatly to do this.
Rolled an 80, hell yeah.
The sun. No veil dwells. While we live, we have life.
Fairgrave. The wardens.
Stay sharp out there.
It would be wrong to do that here.
Hell yeah, Mjolnir. That sounds great. Oh, that's bullshit. I need combustion and elemental proliferation. And I can't buy any of them at the moment.
While we live, we are blessed.
about to say, how's my shit full again? Bro or bra, gender, respecting, respective.
Your flesh begs your skin. I shall wear it.
Oh, mistakes were made. Oh, I'm so slow. Too bad I reproduce through selective asexual breeding. Each unfired missile turns into a new clone of me after 24 hours. Damn, I wonder how Ephemeral, aka T-Break, is doing.
Hold your tongue. I do not wish to hear your voice. Make your choice, and be quick about it.
No.
Walking away is probably the best decision you'll make all day.
I saw the message. Is your chat set to live chat or top chat? Yeah, sometimes I set mine to live chat, and sometimes when something refreshes, it just like automatically goes back. And I'm like, what the hell? No, I'm a baby back bitch. Give me flask charge. Come on, phone, hurry up. One sec, y'all. Okay, guys, I'm gonna... I don't want to just put my stream on BRB mode for like 2 hours. I gotta go pick up some stuff before the pharmacy closes and whatnot, so I'm gonna be out for a bit. When I come back, I'll go live again. Anyone who's still here chilling, Certes, Mjolnir, Noah, Vibes, Mr. Geo, anybody, Thank you again, and I hope to catch you guys in the next one.